लेकिन जब उन्नाव का एक एमएलए रेप का आरोपी है, आप सब बचा रहे हैं उसको। जब उसने वहां पर धमकी दी तब जाकर तो एफआईआर आपकी यूपी पुलिस ने किया, उसके बाद भी आरोपी को नहीं पकड़ा, जाके उसके पिता को पकड़ लिया, जेल में उसको मार दिया, कस्टडी में उसकी डेथ हो गई।
A convicted rapist, a former MLA and a legal loophole. That's what triggered nationwide outrage after the Delhi High Court suspended the sentence of Kuldeep Singh Sengar in a gang rape case. So how did this happen? It boils down to one technical but crucial question. Is an MLA a public servant under the Indian criminal law? Turns out, no. And that's the problem. In laws like POCSO, which deal with sexual crimes against children, punishment depends on the severity and on who commits the crime. For ordinary offenders, minimum is 10 years in jail. But if the offender is a public servant or in a position of authority, punishment jumps to 20 years minimum. But here's the twist. Under POCSO and IPC, MPs and MLAs are not automatically considered public servants because they are elected and not employed by the government. That's what the Delhi High Court relied on in its judgment, citing an 1984 Supreme Court verdict, the Antale case, to say that Sengar does not qualify as a public servant and therefore this harsher aggravated assault punishment will not apply. So, since he has served more than 7 years in jail and the pre-2019 POCSO law had a 7-year minimum for non-aggravated assault as a sentence, the court said he's eligible for release while his appeal against conviction is pending. But wait, this gets murkier. The Prevention of Corruption Act does define corruption by public servants. It was only in 1997 in the Advani case that the court said that MP MLAs can be prosecuted without sanction. So for corruption, they're public servants, but when it comes to IPC offences, rape and child sexual abuse, apparently not, because that is a loophole in the law that was passed by the parliament itself. And legal experts say that this defeats the whole purpose of tougher laws for people in power. Sengar was no ordinary man. He was the girl's elected representative. And with over 150 MPs and MLAs, currently sitting ones, facing cases involving crimes against women, one question is now unavoidable. Should the law be changed? Because if power can protect even in crimes against children, what message are we really sending?
More.